Go cheats, alright.
Optical in. Auxiliary in. USB. Bluetooth. Bluetooth bearing. Bluetooth connected.
This is just a moment dedicated to my mother, grandmother, father, all my children of pen, all my children died in this struggle. Love y'all. Can we please have a moment of silence? That's for my niggas doing years of confinement, and for my soldiers that passed over, no longer living that couldn't run. Whenever the reaper came to get them, will we please pour out some liquor? Symbolizing this, taking time and to consider that. Though I love being here, the love is here, but we gon' rest here. Love here, this for my dogs, stuck in the struggle, trying to gain, smoking traumas in the mind. Trapped in the game, not knowing how to stop and get by, and living alive, so instead they live it to die. Can we please have a moment of peace? For every tree that fell for us, flag in the streets, thugging, and they looking, and they creeping. What the before and they go tonight home. The world lights will be shown. And even though life must go on, we still want our show. As they go tonight home. For the the lines will they show. And even though life is slow, we still move on. So don't go. Can we have another moment of silence? For brothers who died from black on black violence, from here to the dark continent, the one who fell diamonds, the clients all through the world, got little black girls dying, and can we please more than ball liquors? For real, no king ball pappy. Here's another warrior song from nasty and corn. It's to him I'm after the tone, the character stone. Streets to fight, salute to those who gone for bullets, and I promise to rhyme and farm for rest and fight for the fullest. Can we please have a moment of truth? A soldier's in truth, the way would help.
Feels like it's been an eternity since we have had a romance movie that just hits different. But
Welcome to
luckily
Lawrence,
for us,
Kansas, and pay heed all who
Y'all already know
enter,
the rules.
and beware,
Come to my
these
house.
Jayhawks can play a little football too.
The Super
We've
Bowl
got a
is like,
sensational matchup for you.
It don't
Fans
cost
have been
nothing to
filing
hit that
in
like
and
button.
getting ready for this game.
Shall we begin?
As we'll see a squad from the
Shall we
SEC,
begin?
the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks.
nothing you
For
can
EA
do
Sports College
to get
Football,
back
Reese
at
Davis
this.
with you
They didn't
alongside
give him a
David
life
Pollock
chance.
and Jesse Palmer.
Oh.
Time to get this
So,
game
man, listen.
started.
I know you still mad because the boy had your baby mama over there. Oh, yeah. Playing foosball with her. There's a foosball machine with the two. You all them one men, ain't that after you spin them and the soccer man spin? Yeah, he had your baby mama over there playing foosball. With the little boy in there watching a big screen TV. Who you think coming out telling them everything?
And the
they all right?
Razorbacks will kick
It
it
wasn't
away to
his
start.
mama. She was in there, she was the ball on the football table, they were kicking her around. That was Diddy, man.
Oh,
You
he's
gotta
going to take a
remember,
chance.
You gotta appreciate Diddy.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Exactly what it is. Now, that boy ain't no freak. And all he heard was
First
his
down
mama,
for this
oh, Lord,
offense.
oh, Lord. And he didn't get to see nothing.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Little touch pass to the receiver.
Raise up. If a nigga get my baby mama and do
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Jayhawks will hustle for the line.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You can see the defense
You
wasn't
might
sure
have
what
to
was
make a
going
point
on.
too. say, to release all them emotions. I know this.
So
The
what do
man
they
is a
have
man.
for third and
You
short
can't
from
act
their
like
own
that, don't bother.
23?
You didn't do
To
this
the ground
when
to
you
try to
tried
pick up the first.
take you on the shopping trip, Phil.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Jayhawks getting set on first and 10.
When you see
It's a
that
really
little boy
good sign
like
if
this,
you're on offense. You're
but you know,
putting it
kids
on your
ain't supposed to be
offensive line on
exposed to
third
sexual
down.
knowledge.
Critical down and
That's
distance,
sexual
opening
content.
drive of the game. Let those
When
guys
you do the
fire
ball like
off,
this,
get a hat on a hat.
is
You
that
can
why
run
you
the ball
keep
past the
passing on
first. You're around
on the
midfield.
strong,
And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Pocket starts to
Man,
collapse.
goddamn it, I like it.
And the
So I don't
quarterback
really
was
do it
trying
to
to
Gordon.
extend the play,
And
and
killing
the
people,
defense
I
brought it
like
to
the
a
boy.
close.
Know why? He was
The
a big
number
bad
one
dude.
job
Ain't
is to
nobody
protect
good.
your
Yeah,
quarterback,
he the
and they
only
weren't
thing I
able to
know,
do it
hanging
long
nigga
enough that
over
time.
the
This
fire
offensive
from
line, Reese, they've got to do a
blowing
better
up
job
cars.
communicating pre-snap and try
Taking
and
another
figure
look
out
and
which
making it.
people on defense
They
are going to
did
be
Joe.
rushing the
That's the
passer.
only thing I
Right
know.
now,
Niggas done
this
this.
offense
The
just
freak
looks
I
confused
always
up front.
The freak half you little rapper.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
They ain't got no
So the
woman
decision
saying
has
no
been
bad
made,
thing.
and the coach will
That's
take
not
the
even saying no
penalty.
bad. My nigga gonna be mad at this, my nigga, unless he got your baby mama and took her down through that. What ain't
Now
don't
on
they got a
third
song?
down
Take
for
me
this
through that. Take me
offense.
through that. Take me through that. Take. But I don't even think about that.
He's
song.
looking
But
downfield to
Diddy,
throw.
they say Diddy gonna take that and
Complete
then pump it
downfield.
back to life.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
No auto offense to the
And
line.
I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver run the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Take $1,000 off your bathroom remodel, you get a free shower.
They'll give it to the back. Lights off the defender. And he's brought down after a nice game. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first
You
down.
can afford to dream big with Credit Karma's all-in-one money app. Find ways to take your
Might
credit
as well
scores
give it to him
higher.
again.
Get a bird's eye view of your
And he
spending
runs it
resources
in for the
and
score.
get personalized
Touchdown,
recommendations.
Kansas.
All Credit Karma's limits.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is their balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
At first, I
And
was
he
sitting
tacked
there
on
thinking
the
to
extra
myself,
point. Almost ready to kick
This
it away
nigga should be
after
blocked.
scoring the touchdown.
but every joke have a little bit of truth to it, right?
He'll bring it
Every
out.
joke
It's Sategna.
has a little bit of truth
He
to
was
it.
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as
First
he
and
stopped
foremost, I
at
don't
the
think y'all
18.
heard 50 when he said, I don't know what you heard about me,
Offense getting set for
but if you
first
can't
down.
get $1 out of me. 50 meant what he said. He don't
Here's
love
the handoff.
them hoes.
He's dropped behind the line
But he
of
loves
scrimmage.
it.
That'll be a loss of 3.
50 don't love them hoes, but he loved his son. And all the real fathers out there, we're not talking about you niggas that be standing on the corner, that never see your kids, never spend time with your kids, never bought them a pair of sneakers, never been to a birthday party, right? Well, you sit back and you analyze the rumors that was spread about Diddy
Second
and how
down
he
now
get
as they're
down.
ready to go
right?
back to work.
When you listen to the rumors of what we heard
Running back
that he
searching
did
for a hole.
allegedly to Justin
Nudges
Bieber,
ahead for one out
when
to
you
the
hear about the
16.
rumors
The Razorbacks in
that
the
Gene
hurry
did
up.
put out there and others about Usher having to go to the hospital,
On third and long,
'Cause,
you'll have to turn it loose deep. Bought a little time, lets it go.
we ain't gonna
Makes
even
the
get into
grab.
that.
It's Washington. And sure,
When you
tackle
listen
there to keep
to the
him from getting
rumors
to the first down marker.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake
Of what
there,
that
getting
man
his
is
eyes
capable
down
of.
the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he
No,
wasn't going to have a lot of space to
you would
run
never
with
want
after
him
the catch.
entertaining your baby mother ever again. I think y'all fail to realize that Diddy wouldn't give his, 50 wouldn't give his girl
On fourth
$10,000.
down, looking to pass.
That's pennies to a nigga like him. That's like
Got it
$10
on the
to
outside, it's
50.
Brown. He steps out of bounds,
Meanwhile,
but he's got enough
Diddy
for a
spending
first
50
down.
and 60,000
They
on
thought they had a
vacations,
good
putting under
plan, but
partners
it
and all
did
types of
not
stuff
work.
like that.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another
a
peek
father,
at that last play. And they
and you
take
already
another
a lost
look at
out
the
on
play,
your
but
first
the
son,
officials on the field were
but you're
right,
spending
and the
time
play will
with your
stand.
second son, and you being a father to your second son, and then you
Touch
know that
pass on
this
the jet
predator,
sweep.
this man that was accused of everything
He'll
that you
take
could
4 yards
possibly
on
accuse
first
a
down
man of
every
evil,
time, 2nd and 6.
might be coming home from jail, and the
Offense in the
first
Super Bowl
stop, his
set with
first
the big
destination
boys.
that he might make, and as I'm talking, I'm actually realizing
Looking for
I'm
room.
really
It's
thinking,
Neal.
yeah,
That's what you expect
50 might
from a
have to handle
senior.
his
Don't
business
give them any extra
to
yards.
protect
Great
his son.
tackle there.
50 might have to, he really might have to handle his business to protect his son. Because when Diddy come home, Diddy's coming home if he make it home. Because there's no guarantee that he's
Here
going to
they
make it
come
home.
up to the
There's no guarantee that they're not going to
23-yard
open
line,
up new
not
indictments.
thinking field goal,
But when
wanting
Diddy
to
come home,
convert this 3rd and short.
if he make it home,
Looking to pass. It's
that nigga
Daniels.
coming home with a vengeance.
And this is
He
going
ain't
to be
coming home to be
incomplete on 3rd
rubbing
down.
blood. One thing I
third and
think y'all
short, they
niggas,
choose not to
y'all
run,
listen,
throw
y'all
the
don't
football, and
understand.
I think a lot of that has to do with
And
they
when you
know they're in
underestimate
field
a
goal
man
range,
that's in a
they
jail
can
cell
take the 3 points
that
on the
only
board.
has time to think and to plot revenge and has the money, the power to
And the
actually get
Jayhawks will
revenge.
try to pick it up on
I don't
fourth
even think
down.
y'all understand what this man is
Quarterback
capable of.
changing the plays at the line.
And the kind of games that he
On
might come
fourth
home
down,
playing.
looking for the completion.
This nigga is
And the
capable of
incomplete pass
anything.
turns the ball
And the
over on
reality of it
downs.
is, you know,
That is just the
I sat
play
back and I
you've
watched
got
a
to be
little
able
clip
to come
of
up with. They
the
don't
brother
get
from
bigger than that.
the Outlaws
Fourth
talking
down,
about
you've got to make the
how
catch, whether it's a perfect
Diddy was
throw
running
or
from
whether
Pop.
it's off of your
Man,
body.
he was the
You're
scariest
good
dude in the
enough and
industry.
you're athletic enough to haul
See,
that
that's what
play, and
Puffy.
you've
That's
got to
what I
make
said
the
when
play
they
for
started
your
saying like
quarterback and
the
your
gangs were
offense
doing all
to
this stuff,
keep
blood
that
people
drive
falling. I
alive. He's
laughed
not
at
able
that
to
stuff
come up with
because
it.
he was running
They'll
like
try to
Pop
kick
seen
it
him. He
into
jumped under the car,
overdrive.
man.
Clock's
Like
running.
he was
Second
a
down
scary
coming.
dude. You know?
They'll keep it on the ground.
I don't think he was cool
He'll
with these
move it
niggas.
up to
They
the
were probably extorting him
37-yard
as well.
line, and it'll be a first
Yeah.
down.
Not again.
Clock stops
He wasn't,
momentarily
and
for the
Puffy a
first
gangster.
down. They'll hurry
Them
to the
boys don't
line.
even go in the same center. That's why I be laughing when people be like, man, leave him alone, man.
To
It's
the air
Puffy.
on
Yeah,
first
like,
down.
bro, you know, people can get
Quickly
money.
to the
They can
tight end.
hire people to do
And the
stuff.
defense
You know,
settled in to
sometimes
stop that
money
one for
makes
a
people,
short gain.
you know, behave in ways
I
that
like
are
this
actually
tight
going to
end.
behave.
He
So
does a
when
really
you
nice
have money,
job on his
anybody can
route
be
running.
dangerous
He's
with
going
money.
to beat
It's
in man
very good with
coverage. He
money
can
to
find the
just say,
soft spots
you know,
in
take
zones.
this
You got
money
to
and do
get him
something.
involved.
And
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
did he outlive Pop? Did he outlive Big?
Ball
Did
is
he
at the
outlive and
41
outlast
as
all
this
of his
defense
enemies?
tries to force
It
the
is the
punt
last
on
man
third
standing.
and long.
And sometimes I
snap,
think
ready to
dudes
cut
fail
one
to
loose.
realize that. Sometimes, first of all, a nigga with money
And they can't make
is
the
a nigga with
connection on
power.
third down. They hope to get him in space,
We all know
create
Diddy used to
running
get
room, and there
extorted
just
back in the
wasn't
days. I know
anything
niggas
there.
that
I
extorted
love
Diddy
the
back in the
third
days,
down
but this ain't
aggressive,
back in the
in your
days.
face defense, not giving you
And
any
all
room
them
to
niggas
run
that
down
was
the field.
extorting
Great
Diddy
job by the
ain't
defense. They saw the
here no
throw,
more.
the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
Despite
But yeah,
failing
50,
earlier on fourth down,
I
they
think y'all
will
got 50
try
messed
again
up.
here.
It's not really about the girl.
Makes the grab.
What would
It's
you do to
Sategna.
protect your son?
He's not going to get there. Stop
That's the
short
question
on
all you
fourth
niggas should
down.
be asking, but a lot
Man,
of
this
y'all
offense
can't
chooses to be
see it from that
aggressive. Listen, once
perspective.
you
You know
start
why?
getting on the
Because
field,
y'all
you're
don't take care of y'all
supposed
kids.
to be aggressive,
What would you
and
do to
they
protect your
took a
son?
chance and they failed now.
Would you want Diddy
Early in
around
the
your
game,
son?
a chance to create momentum to
After
swing back
Justin
to the other
Bieber's
side of the football field.
rumors and the
Got
Usher
away from
rumors
trouble
and the
and got rid
rumors
of
of
The
the
junior
nigga, the
quarterback
Day 26
frustrated with
niggas talking
himself
about they
after
fell
throwing
asleep
it
and woke up
behind
in
his
pain
man.
and crying.
The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
How you get drugged? And whatever
Dropping
happened
back,
to you
it's
in your sleep,
Daniels.
you was drugged and woke up
Trying to
crying.
make magic on the scramble.
You don't even know
They
what happened, but you
finally
know
get
your
him on the
nightmares was
ground,
that
but
bad.
not before he rips off enough for a
And
first
that's
down.
what 50 got entertaining
It's
his
first
son.
and 10 from the
That's my
31.
take on this situation. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Pay attention
for
to your
space,
circle
it's
before
Neal.
they hurt you. And out.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Jayhawks will have it first and 10.
All right, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. And someone alerted me to some
The receivers
unsolved
often will
lynching
run their route based
cases
on a side
in Dover,
adjustment.
Delaware. And there's about 5
Catch in the middle,
lynchings
it's
that
Neal.
happened.
He'll
And
get it all
what
the
they
way
call
down to the
simulate
8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
I like how
But
this
this
offense
case
throws to
is
their running backs in
one of
different
the
areas
men
of the
who
field. It's not
escaped
always going to be to the
the
perimeter. It's not
attempted
always going to be
lynching
screens, but they
by
can
2
attack the
white
middle
men.
of the field
I'm
too,
going to let you
using
hear
these
him
angle
tell the
routes.
story.
Nice play call.
Then I'm going to be back with some more details that I read about these particular
They
cases.
want to throw it.
Just watching this
Unleashes
video is
to the
fair
end
use for
zone.
literary
Into
commentary
the
purposes.
house.
We're
Touchdown,
live
Rock Chalk.
on scene in Delaware
That touchdown
with a
puts them
brother,
up
our
by
brother
at
Henry
least 2
Ford.
scores.
Our brother has a very, very serious story that he wants to share with the black family out
It might
here.
not be over, but you're in
We
trouble.
had
and
many
you better find
interviews
some
on the radio
answers really,
station,
really
on
quickly.
One
This
Drive
team is putting
Radio.
everything
The
together.
brothers and sisters
And right
around the
now, you
country
got
are
nothing
facing
going. Come
direct
on, give me something.
assault from Europeans, from whites, murder from white police officers, lynchings in
And with the extra
Louisiana.
point, they push
And
the
now we
lead
have
out a little
a lynching
further.
that occurred, at
So
least
that
one lynching
scoring
that we
drive
know of
took
that
only
occurred
6
here in Delaware.
plays.
And we actually have a
And
brother
they
who
finish
actually
things off with an
successfully
8-yard toss for the
escaped a
score.
lynching. Our brother Henry Fordham, and he's going to share his story. We're
He'll
actually in the
call for
park
the fair catch
where the
here.
white males tried to lynch our brother, and we're gonna go through the interview so you can hear from our brother exactly what he went through. So, Brother Henry, I want to start off asking You see how
Just
many
enough
like
time to get off one final play of the half.
There's two of them.
Looking to go up
Okay.
top
Do
on
you have
first
any
down.
idea if you had to guess
Fires to
how
the
old it is?
wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. A timeout is called as this
Late
offense
20s,
tries to
early
find a
30s,
way
something
to
like
get
that.
more points
Okay,
on the
how
board
far were
before
they
the
big,
half.
you know, really just that?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
6'1", okay. He probably was like 5',
To the air, it's Green.
They were the big guys or the small.
This time he's got his man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us
So
to
when was the
halftime.
first time you ever seen the two Caucasian men? I seen them when I walked on Governor Street in Dover, downtown. Okay. And
The Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half.
And as a game, his number green, I smiled back, and that was with that. Now, how do you think he knew you were Muslim, Islam? I guess because of my...
From inside the 15, here's the
Okay, so he
return.
was able to identify you as
Able to
Islam. You
find
didn't think
enough
anything
room to
strange
get
about
it
it,
out
and
across
the
the
white boy
25.
was
He's
Islam.
brought
Just
down
that he's
at
Muslim.
46.
Yeah, okay.
The Hawks send that offense back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run football, high formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you've got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You've got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives that a chance.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be
So
third down.
me not thinking nothing of it, I was like, okay, you know, I'll speak to you briefly because I go out and look for a job. I like to prepare myself to do what I need to do. And next thing you know, that's when the ground was went down. The gun splashed out on me. So hold on, tell us about that. So what kind of cars they pull up?
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play
You start
call
talking,
and
and they try to
everyone
do
on
it
the
in the
same
van,
page
and
here.
then they pick up
Even
outside.
if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Coming after it. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Okay.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all
Register
costs.
yourself for your team today at
And the return
liftoffswitch.com.
man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got him right where they want him. This defense doesn't know how to react. Getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Really pointed
Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to
So
the
he got
20-yard
out.
line.
Do to me what he did. Y'all stand there. He's talking about his baby mama. He just did like this. What he say?
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Okay, so then what you do?
Quarterback checking the play.
Man, you know,
Back to throw, it's
I was
Daniels.
very just say, yo, you got to kill me
He
right
put
here.
some heat on
But,
that
you
one
know,
down the middle.
yeah, he had a gun on
Fires the
him.
pass,
Did you
intercepted.
stack any idea you probably
And
don't
he's
remember?
wrapped
Remember
up
what kind of
after
gun
a
it was?
solid return on the pick.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back
Okay,
there deep in
revolver
cover
or,
3. He's got
okay, yeah,
zone, he's
revolver.
got middle field
38 revolver.
responsibility,
Put
just
38
watching
on
the
it, so you gotta
quarterback's
get in.
eyes. He reads
So you
the
have
throw
to-
breaks on it.
All right,
That's
give
just
him a
too easy for him.
Were you in the front?
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They had to punt it away on their last
Okay,
possession,
so-
but man, what
okay, so
great
he had
field
back there, did
position
he have
this
a gun on
time.
you or how was it?
Fires into traffic, picked off.
Yeah.
Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
So I was like,
That's why his quarterbacks
I was like,
cannot
damn,
telegraph
that's
the pass. You
what
cannot
you-
stare
like,
down
man,
your receiver dangerous because these defenders, they're watching.
Man, that
And
was
that
it.
defender knew
That was
exactly
it.
where the DB was going with that
Get
football,
you,
and that's why he picked
get
it
you
off.
inside. Get you inside
They'll
the
start
defense
this drive with a
and
pass.
make sure you stay.
Grab near the marker. It's Neal.
That's
And
how
he'll
you
run
do
it
it.
into the end
Okay, so
zone.
he told you in the video
Touchdown,
he's gonna kill you.
Jayhawks.
Okay, then what did they do?
A
What did they do? How
quick
long did they
strike,
drive?
just as we expected.
It took.
Yeah, quick strikes
It
are
took.
easy when you got such great
How long
field
it took us
position. Obviously, when the
to
offense
get
starts
from
in
where they
such a good
had you
spot,
up
you put the
to
defense in
here.
a bad position, and the offense
And all
takes
these
advantage.
things. How long did you do this?
And the extra point
Yeah,
will
but
tack
the
another
people
one
don't
onto
roll
this
in for a
lead.
minute, so they
That's
took you about
taking
3 or 4
advantage
minutes
of a
from where you were.
golden
The most
opportunity
people not
set
from go
up
to
with
Delaware.
great
If you
field
live in
position,
Delaware,
and they struck
from
quickly for the
Delaware, live here.
touchdown.
It took them 4 minutes from the street corner where they found them to a little park.
They're
I
just
mean,
about
park
ready
in
to kick it away.
Silver Lake Park in Dover, Delaware, where they brought the brother to Lynchburg. Now, do you remember where they parked? They parked right here.
No return coming. He'll call
So
for
they
the
pulled
fair
up to the
catch.
corner right here. They parked the truck right here. Pay for the day.
I'm a proud Pep fan.
That's why I bought a pep truck. All
The
that.
Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Gotta start now.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
There's something you don't see very often. A
I
sack
truly
on a
believe
screen
that, like,
because, you know,
quality
quarterbacks are
should
taught
be
to
a
hold the ball,
luxury, there should be
hold the
affordable
ball, and then get rid of it right
sustainable
before the rush gets to you.
They
But
also believe that
that
everyone
time,
should have
I think you
access
just held
to
on to it a little too long.
Point keeps prices low by using factory direct models, so that cuts out the supply
He's gonna
chain,
take
the
off.
middleman,
And he
the
goes
cost.
out of
They
bounds
also
after a
have
nice pickup on
pricing,
that
so
one.
you can see it when you're
He's just got
shopping
a knack.
online.
I mean, just
It ain't working
finds
for
his
you,
way
go
out of
back on and
lanes,
pack that shit
dribbles
up. That shit's
outside the
gone.
pocket, and makes plays, gets completions. It's just so
Organic
frustrating for a
materials,
defense to try to
environmentally
bottle a
conscious
guy up like this with so much
ethical
talent.
business practices. The other
On
nice
third and
time I was
long,
in
you'll
Missouri,
need to
and I'm
push it
putting out
downfield.
$50. I don't know
It's
how many
Sategna.
you is, but if you're
And
on the
boy,
fence,
is he
just
close to that
remember
first down. Maybe just a
55K
couple
return
of inches
policy,
short.
whether it's on the
The things I love
bedding
about
or
this
the denim
defense,
or
they
the
just have
clothes
such
or the
great
jewelry.
awareness and
So
always
you can order
communicating.
without
They
risk.
understood the
Definitely just
down
check
and
them out.
distance. They
I
knew
have all the
exactly
links
what they
down
needed
below,
to
but
do
definitely
to
shop them
make the
before they
tackle
sell
to
out
force the
because
punt.
things do
That
sell
is
out
so
quickly.
well done.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period.
In the Circuit Court of the 13th Judicial
They'll give
Circuit
it to him
of
again.
the State of Florida,
I
in
never know if it's
Monroe County
grammatically
Criminal
correct to say
Justice
a team is
Division,
being out
State of
physically.
Florida
You're hearing a
versus
lot of
Alicia
football, though,
Latoya
that's happening
Andrews,
in this
case number
game. They are
24
just not getting the push they need all game long up
1919996,
front to have
Trial
any
Division
success
1,
when they decide
Verdict
to
1.
run.
We, the
They
jury,
get to
find
him
as
as he
follows as to
throws.
count 1,
That
the
pass is
defendant is
in,
guilty of
complete, and they
manslaughter
might be
and reckless.
fortunate. It
Shit
was
locked
enough
up back
for
there,
a
buddy.
fumble. It'll be third
Shit
down.
locked up, Art boy.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this
Dated the
offense. You got a
31st
great
day of
game plan
October
all week
2025,
long. You're watching it throughout
Ferguson,
practice.
Virginia.
You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in
Alicia
coverage. They've
Andrews
been breaking on
just
passes. They've
hit a
had their number, and
snag. A
that's
whole
why they're leading by as
bombshell
much as they
just
are.
happened. Because
Grabbed in the middle, it's
remember
Washington.
when we
Now
reacted to
they're
this? Shout
starting
out
to
to
feel
Taylor
it. They
Umbrick,
got a
check out his
first
channel.
down at the
Remember this?
44. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up.
The prosecution
Well, this
not so much
offense has
because,
not
you know,
put
it
their
doesn't
best
matter what it
product on
actually
the
means,
field
it's more about
today.
how
They've
they
got
present
no
it,
points
but
to show for any of
with the
their
jury
efforts
and
so
having
far.
judge, that'll be
He's
willing to
into
understand
trouble, and he
the
finds trouble
nuances
with the pick.
of the coaching.
Got room on the return. He steps out of bounds, but
That
not
shit
only
locked up,
does he
boy.
get the ball
Back
back,
it up.
what a return to set up his offense.
There were
Nice
two
job by
Latino
this defense. That might be
people
the exclamation
on the
point.
jury the rest of the way.
I gotta lead.
And
Bring on the
one
nickel
of the
defense.
last
You know
two
they're
was
passing the
his
football
wife.
for plays just like
Look
that.
like
All kinds of running room.
so after the game was over, like how did it make you feel before the game?
Steady trying to talk, nigga. Play defense, man.
Jayhawk. And the stomping has
Yeah, I'll say while we were picking the jury,
Get your bitch ass out of here.
ones that we had
Bye.
on our mind, ones that we wanted to keep. If we kept a lot of the ones that we would get or would have, we would have been okay. It'd probably been like split. But as we kept going through the jury selection process and the